Nice. Anyway, hello. Sorry for like 2 streams, but I play like a single game, by the way, and I'm super intrigued on what this is, you know. Also, I don't know what this is. Oh, whoops. And this is like a battle pass, I think. Oh, is there like Okay. There's no private match, okay. Oh, that bugged my game a little bit. Oh, these are pretty funny. Nice. And I think these are the specialists. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. I feel like this is like the best one, right? I see. Okay. Wait, how do we emote? Yeah, I don't know. This is so weird. No, I play like a lot of Dead by Daylight, right? So, you know, I figured this would be like super similar, and like it is pretty similar to Dead by Daylight. But I'm just like so lost, you know? I don't really know what I'm doing. And there's another TTV, Snow X. And I'm just assuming there's not a lot of people playing this game. Right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's real cute. Yeah, we'll have the trans. Oh, we're gonna be really trans. What's like a pretty color we could look at? No. That's pretty, but... Yeah, honestly, we could just be all of this. Does it even say what it's for? Oh, hey, this is actually really cute. I'm not pinned, by the way, but we'll keep it. Nope, let's go back. Yeah, it's cute. Gay. You're not able to move your character, I don't think. So there's like actual... You can actually buy stuff. What? Oh, okay. Okay, I got really scared. I thought it kicked me out. Oh my god, I would have been so upset. But yeah, I don't have any emotes. How do I get those? So like, how long does it usually take for? Also, sorry, my character's a bit of an eyesore right now. I think I'm just gonna keep the hands. That's even more about eyesore. Is there like dark colors? No. That's cute. Yeah, we'll keep it. But like, oh my god, why? Why? What is happening? How am I supposed to get my perks? But how long do these matches usually last? Not matches, like how long is the queue time? Because I got in a match, like my first little game, it didn't take super long. Because there are only like 2 people. How many people are playing this game right now? Let's see. Let's go to my profile. Because we're able to see like Steam charts, aren't we? Right? How do we? Did I just see? Oh, okay, never mind.
Compassion is the discarded gem.
That's the trailer. Just get rid of that. If I just search up like Steam charts, does that do anything? No, it doesn't. Yep, I don't know. And also, we're still in Kia, even though we found.
Oh yeah?
Yeah?
You left your door open.
Oh yeah, I know.
You want me to close it?
No, it's all good.
What are you playing?
This game.
Okay. Oh, Project Playtime?
Yep.
You want me to call Dad and ask if I can?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to this guy's Twitch. And I just want to see if. Let's see. Twitch. Let's pause. What is it? It's. Right here, if I just search it. Project Playtime. There we go. Oh my god, wait, am I the only one streaming it? Oh my god, wait, am I the only one streaming it? No, wait, it's just me. It's just me. That's crazy. It's saying that it has like 4 viewers, but I'm the only one streaming it. Is this a dead game? Am I playing like a dead game? Or are they gonna like shut off the things? Well, here, while we're here, might as well pull up some YouTube. Pick up some lore file. Oh, hey, is there a new Astral Swift video? Sorry, that's political ad, I think. Oh no, it's just describing like a horrible event. Okay. We've been in queue for 10 minutes, by the way. a bit confused. There we go. There you go. This is nice and cute. I'm not too sure if you guys could hear the YouTube movie thing I put on. Oh, it's actually conflicting with the game audio. I'm gonna turn it off. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay. 10 minutes in, we got another 7 people. Let's see if someone leaves. Yep, someone left. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, get another person left. I think this is the only lobby. How am I supposed to stream this? I wonder if it's like the same people that's just joining back and forth. I think this is a game you have to play like with your buddies or something, because like there's like no one playing. And the game also looks kind of ugly. You know? Like I could count the pixels right here. I could also count the pixels on here. And also, like, these little option things look horrible. I think the problem is that they're just too big, maybe. And they're also, like, generic images, too, which doesn't help a whole lot. I like this thing at the right, though, so I actually know if I'm waiting for a match or not. These look like mobile game things. Like, actually. Like, the font, everything. It looks like a mobile game ad. And my feet are completely still throughout. Like, the idle animation is nice. I like it. But my feet are, like, still. Like, these haven't moved ever. And, like, you know, the joints are moving. Is this game actually gonna start, by the way? Oh my god. I'm so excited. So excited to play a game. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, we've had 7 players for a while, I think. Oh my god. How long am I gonna stay in this queue? How am I supposed to play this? This has been early access for basically a year. It's been basically a whole year. Oh my god, bro. Here, I'm just gonna do some. I'm just gonna do some research real quick. Let's see. Copy Playtime. It's gonna show us the dev, I think, right? It's Mob Games, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, Mob Games. Well, I don't know what it's called. What? Oh. Wow. It made basically 3 okay, so chapter 2 made 3 million. Wow. Is puppy playtime like a broken thing? Let's see. Just gonna make sure that we're not in the game. Yeah, we're not. We've been in the same lobby for like years. Yep, I have no idea. But this queue time is a little bit frustrating because we've had 7 people for a while. Oh. There we go. What happened to Project Playtime? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm so lost. Um, there are 278 people playing. Yeah, this game has just been really downhill. I mean, it's slowly increasing though. Oh, do you want to know what? I think it's because of me. I think I downloaded this game and I'm the .4 players. Jesus. I mean, there are like a hefty amount of people playing this game. But like, you know, what's happening? Okay, so like 9 a.m. is the peak. Oh, it uses military time. Okay. Alright, so then, yeah, there's like, yeah, 278 people playing. I have no idea. I will get into a game, by the way. I'm gonna wait here until I get in a game. Oh yeah, so my findings were there was a peak of like 16,000 players, which is wild. Absolutely crazy. And then yeah, because I remember I saw an Astral Spiff video, and like there's virtually like no difference in the gameplay. Oh, what the fuck? 2 people joined. That's awesome. Um, we'll see if the game decides to let us in. Nope. Actually, what is this? I've been in queue for 20 minutes. Okay. Nice. 7-player peak. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bye. Okay. What is happening? Who is Sigma Daddy? I've been here for 20 minutes. What the fuck? I remember being stuck in queue for like in TF2 for like maybe 15 minutes. And I remember that being like, oh wow, that was like absurdly long. But this is crazy. Like what? And like why are these people leaving? Oh wait, did you catch what that little message was? Oh, we have a Brawl Stars staff. That's perfect. I'm so stubborn. Not leaving until I get in a lobby. What is this? Because I know there's people playing. I just checked right now. There are more than 7 people playing this game. Unless all of them are simultaneously. Like I don't even know, like in the game or something. But then that would have ended by now, you know? I feel like, right? Also, the killer has been here for probably ages. Yeah. It's gonna be just us 3 guys. Us 3. What the fuck? I'm waiting for this message to go away. This is the only lobby! This is the only lobby! This is the only lobby! Oh my god, this is the only lobby! Oh my god, this is the only fucking lobby. Oh my god, bro. This is the only lobby. I'm losing my mind. Brawl Stars staff is back. Can we actually get a match going? I don't know how anyone plays this game like this. Cause like the game is like kind of mid in of itself. Like what the hell? I've been waiting for half an hour. It's been half an hour and the killer's been here longer than I have. What the hell? Anal. Who the fuck? Only the weird ass people are gonna stick through this. I bet this guy is like a die-hard Poppy fan, and that's the only reason why he's here. Correct. Like how? Who? This is mob games, the people that made $3 million off of only the game, probably. Like, just roughly. Watch, people are gonna leave right now, or get kicked out, or for some strange reason just not be able to. Yeah. Oh my god, bruh, what is happening? I'm waiting. I'm waiting it out. I'm sticking to it. Stay here till the ends of my days. Just trying to get a game of Poppy Playtime, Project Playtime in. This is a like. Is there anyone working on this game right now? Who is it? Who is the guy? Here, let's watch some YouTube. What YouTube? What YouTube do you want to watch? We can watch. My YouTube recommended is very strange, because I don't really like the videos that are playing right now. We could watch some. Oh, maybe we could watch like here. Let me make like a separate little window. Oh wait, here, I forgot I have to like. Hold up. Let me just. There we go.
Gone almost a year with no updates, has less players than a Roblox ripoff of the same game, went through multiple massive controversies, and is hated by all of its remaining players, dipping lower by the day. But after one of the most successful Steam launches of any multiplayer game ever, tens of thousands of players on at a time, and a marketing push so crazy it caused people to literally try digging up graves to find lore secrets, what happened to Project Playtime? Well, going back...
Okay, I just want to make sure the audio is working.
Back to October 2022, the Poppy developers were in a weird position. They had just released the extremely successful Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 in May, but with the upcoming Chapter 3's development time taking way longer than expected, they needed a way to stay popular while they worked on the main game. And they would announce their solution to this problem on October 31st with a whole new game called Project Playtime, a free-to-play co-op horror experience set to release later that same year in December 2022. And while this was a pretty big announcement, the devs still needed a way to market this game for the following months while they finish up the title for release, and this is where the grave digging stuff started. See, looking at the original post, if we brighten the image in the middle, we get a mysterious IP address with an unknown purpose and a Jack-in-the-Box silhouette, starting what is now deemed as the Project Playtime ARG, or alternate reality game, where fans could use this IP address and other clues to search for secrets and teasers for this upcoming title early. However, when looking up the IP address location in real life, users noticed the address led approximately to a graveyard in New Jersey. And quickly, fans began to speculate that this graveyard would hold secrets to the upcoming game we were looking for, some even claiming we would need to go into the graveyard and dig up the graves to find more hints for the game. This was obviously not true, and the devs actually had to make a statement telling people to not go digging up graves. In reality, the IP address led to an FTP server where you could connect a remote computer with a username and password from home and access a bunch of hidden files over the next couple weeks with all sorts of new teasers and images for Project Playtime, allowing the fans and community to interact and solve puzzles together to build hype. Now, I won't go into the entire ARG and all the puzzles because they would literally take hours, but after a few weeks of solving ciphers, spectrograms, secret Twitter accounts, hidden messages, and more, it would all lead to one final gif of a Playtime Co-employee named Rowan Stoll getting eaten by the Jack-in-the-Box toy before, who was revealed to be the game's next main villain, Boxy Boo, ending the ARG. And following this reveal, the devs would finally release an official cinematic and gameplay trailer for Project.
We're watching this, by the way, because queue time is taking roughly 40 minutes, and I'm just so confused why this is taking so long.
Playtime, where in it they fully reveal the new character Boxy and the game's official release date of December 6, 2022, causing the hype for the title to explode as fans turned eager for the release. And after a few minor hiccups with the title actually getting delayed until the 12th of December, Project Playtime, the multiplayer ASIM, would find.
This looked beautiful. Like we're looking at the same game here, I think, right? Yeah, just look at the one at the left and the one to the right. This right here looks awesome, you know, like it has this looks a little bit weird, but like honestly it's fine, it's perfect. Like, sure, these little things still look like a mobile game, but like the menu looks so nice. This looks so much better than like, you know, over here we have like I don't even know what that is. Like the little menu items to change your emotes and stuff like that. Oh my god.
Finally released to the public, and the game worked pretty simple. In a lobby, there were 6 players and 1 monster. The players tried to complete mini-games on these pillars consisting of a Simon piano game, a dot memory game, and a repeat after me game to collect toy parts. After collecting 6 parts, they can go on the train at the end of the map and escape, giving them the win, while the monsters simply ran around the map trying to stop them and dump them into the Huggy Pits, where they fight for their life waiting for another player to try and pull them out before the Huggies get to them, fall in 3 times in a game, and die instantly. The major twist is that after playing each game, the players would earn tickets, allowing them to upgrade their abilities, making them faster, quicker with the puzzles.
Wait, am I playing the right game, by the way? Because I just realized I have not fact-checked it here. Hold up, sorry, I'm gonna pause the video for like 2 seconds. Project Playtime. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm playing the right game. Okay.
Or get the ability to heal injured teammates, among many others, while the monsters, on the other hand, had 3 different classes.
Wait, what? Okay, that's really weird. I think it kicked me out. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Wuggy Wuggy with 2 abilities, one to charge up players in a linear direction, one-shotting them, and another to place mini huggies that call out when players go near them. Mommy Longlegs with 3 abilities, one to grapple around the map, one to shoot webs at players slowing them down, and another to very shortly see where all the players were around the map. And finally, there was Boxy Boo, the flagship character with increased mobility and 2 abilities. One to grab players from afar, and another to spring up and launch himself large distances, plus a passive radar ability where Boxy's music plays when he's near a player. Alongside this, the monsters were also given sabotages, a number of abilities also unlocked by tickets that would instead hurt the surrounding players, like allowing them to fog up the area, disable grab packs, or even shut all of the movable doors locking players in certain areas. Now, upon release, the game faced a decent bit of controversy. As for one, the game's cosmetic system involved a Fortnite-style battle pass among many shop skins, a style of marketing most people aren't a huge fan of, along with the game being extremely unfinished upon release. Sure, it was labeled as an early access title, but on release, it only offered 2 maps, a UI that looked like it was still in its
We still only have 2 maps, I think.
prototyping phase at best, and so many bugs that the game was almost hilariously unplayable.
Wait, that's Spiff. That's so funny, because I think, like, this is Astral Spiff. I think he's, like, the only guy that made a video on this that, like, got somewhat popular. Because, like, you know, if you don't know him, he, like, 2 years ago, he'd, like, only play this game, and he'd, like, speedrun it. He'd beat it blindfolded, along with Backseat. Backseat gaming is pretty fun. Yeah, he's like a huge fan.
At launch, the servers were extremely hard to access at all, with the heavy volume of new players. But despite all of these glaring issues, this didn't stop people from absolutely loving the game. On launch day, the game peaked at nearly 20,000 players on Steam alone, outpacing even some of the biggest titles in the same genre on its first day, was probably gaining thousands of dollars by the minute, and quickly the title worked up a large fan base of people giving the game a try, including people who weren't even fans of Poppy Playtime and just like the way the game worked. And this is all for good reason. As bugs aside, the game was simply just a lot of fun when it worked properly. The gameplay loop, despite being repetitive, was super well made, taking inspiration from games like Dead by Daylight, but with an indie horror coat of paint. The system of gaining tickets and upgrading your perks each game felt super rewarding. The skins were extremely high quality, and being chased by the monsters feels right out of the games it's directly inspired by that put it on the map. Furthermore, they had ambitiously said on their Steam page they plan for the game to fully leave early access and complete development in the first half of 2023, so fans had hoped the many previously listed issues would be ironed out shortly in the coming months.
Awaken to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy XIV Online.
I'm sorry.
But
Forgive me
it
for
still
that
left
one.
a small problem. Sure, this game was fun and loved by tens of thousands of fans at the start, but like all multiplayer games, they needed to release updates and new content to keep the title fresh for everybody playing the game on a daily basis, or else it would get boring. And at first, they aided this issue with small holiday events like Easter and St. Patrick's Day, where they added new theming, new skins, and even 2 new puzzles, a claw machine one and a marble maze one, keeping the game a bit fresh. But the first real content update came a few months after launch with the release of Project Playtime Phase 2. On May 31st, after some teasers and trailers, the developers would drop the first major content drop to Project Playtime, where they would fully revamp the title. They would refresh the toy box with a bunch of good-looking skins, patched a ton of the bugs to fix the shaky launch of Phase 1, updated the game's UI to look a bit more professional, added another puzzle where you rotate images to make a collage, added some balance changes to the player perks and the monsters, removing Mommy Longlegs' web ability to even her out among the rest, and slowing Boxy's spring ability down a bit. They updated the tutorial, added new ways to earn XP, added new perks, fixed up the animations and jump scares, and most importantly, added a third new map to the game called Destroy a Toy.
Wait, I did not realize that they added a new map. I have not seen it.
A part in the factory where toys were brought to be burned to shreds and destroyed. This update was absolutely massive and was exactly what fans were looking for in the game in terms of updates. They even added a poster teasing these smiling critters for the very first time months early, giving us more looks into Chapter 3 while we waited, so to say this update was a success was an understatement. There were still some major flaws with the game, like tons of other bugs not addressed in this update, performance issues with the massive new map, and also they updated the Steam page, removing the part saying the game would release in the first half of 2023, suggesting the devs would need more time to finish it up, of course. But regardless, the game was still holding a concurrent player base above 4,000 at release, a far cry from the
Yeah, what is happening? Does the game not like when like I open a new tab?
16,000 at launch, but considering the game was half a year old, maintaining thousands of concurrent players was definitely a success, and it seemed like Project Playtime was turning out to be a big hit. The devs even held community events around the title, like a live stream where they played the game with fans, building even more of a fan base. But this is where things would suddenly start to go south. See, behind the scenes, the developers had a growing problem hiding underneath the surface that they didn't tell us. The whole time they were developing Project Playtime, they weren't working on the main game like at all. They had actually set the main game's development completely to the side in order to push Project and its first big update out as quickly as possible to get it on its feet. And so naturally, after this update release, they had to delegate a big chunk of the Project Playtime team back over to work on the main title, leaving a much smaller group of developers to create updates for Project. A team that began to shrink more and more as months passed, and Poppy Playtime needed more and more resources. This is where things really started to plummet for Project Playtime. Suddenly, all of the holiday events for skins and whatnot simply stopped happening without explanation, and for the next few months, the game would sit almost completely vacant of any major or small updates as this newly established fanbase anticipated the next big content update to succeed Phase 2. And following this large multi-month break, the devs finally had something new to reveal to us. The next major update to the game, Project Playtime Phase 3, releasing on October 25th. This next phase, like the last one, introduced a brand new map called Misfit Pit and advertised new skins and features to build on the early access title, seemingly showing they were still working on Project. However, with the much smaller team, this update had a lot less resources put into it, and when the phase inevitably dropped, it really showed, as this is one of the worst updates I've ever seen in any multiplayer game ever. First off, when the day of October 25th came, at first the update for whatever reason just didn't release, and they didn't really ever explain why outside of a couple random Discord messages reassuring us it was coming. But as time passed, nobody knew what was going on. They never tweeted any public updates or gave any announcements outside of Discord, almost as if they were trying to hide this release. Especially since after hours of delay, in the middle of the night, they would suddenly shadow drop the phase finally to a horrible reception, to say the least. In terms of updates, the title would feature some more balancing changes, a few new skin additions and UI upgrades, even adding an intro cinematic, among a couple other small things, which are all positives. However, that's literally all for the good stuff. Along with these changes, the developers removed the tutorial for the game, removed the lobby in favor of just a bare bones menu, removed the Huggy Pit when players get caught, so now you just have to sit there after dying, removed the server mechanism in the game, only allowing for players to queue into random lobbies, literally making it impossible to play with your friends, if you can believe it. They removed the text chat in the game in favor of a limiting scroll wheel, which was basically useless, removed the hand grapples around the map that allowed players to jump around the factory quicker, removed the battle pass in favor of a pass that only provided tickets for every tier and no skins, and they even removed daily rewards from the game, making it harder to level up. I still to this day don't know why they removed so much stuff from the game, but it's safe to say the players that were fans of the title before were not fans of these changes in the least bit. The update took away way more features than it added, and the anger this sent throughout the fanbase really showed in its player numbers, as the game tanked from 4,000 players in Phase 2 to quarter that with Phase 3 at 800. It's one thing to not hit your peak from launch in Phase 1, since the numbers were heavily inflated from random people trying the game once and never playing again, but losing 3/4 of your established fanbase after launch in just a few months is a massive red flag. And this is a number that would keep decreasing lower and lower into the low hundreds just months after the phase. The update was so bad, in fact, that players even figured out how to revert the game back through Steam to Phase 2, just so they could play with friends and with the old game mechanics again, because the old update was just that much better. And again, with the extremely small team working on Project that was declining more and more in popularity by the day, and the constant complaining by fans who wanted an answer, after a while, the game went completely silent. As I'm recording this, this was the last phase or even update ever released into Project Playtime, as the devs have delegated seemingly their entire team in producing the main title, leaving this game in the dust, and it shows. As once Chapter 3 would end up releasing and Chapter 4 would start development, despite the massive jump in numbers for Project back up to 3,000 just with the release of Chapter 3, no updates were released for the celebration, and in October, the game will have officially gone a whole year without a single update. It's gotten so bad that other ripoffs of the same game's name, like Project Playtime Multiplayer on Roblox, which has added new content for Chapter 3 and has given the game consistent updates, even if not the greatest ones, still boasts more players than Project, the game it's trying to rip off. I should also note that while making this video, the Roblox ripoff actually got taken down, but they've since rebranded the title without Poppy characters, and the data is still the same. It's more popular than Project Playtime. So this brings us back to the question, what happened to Project Playtime? Why did the developers remove so much content from the game in the last update, and why did they choose to completely abandon the title, leaving once tens of thousands of fans without a game, not ever mentioning what happened to it even to this day? Well, in my opinion, it seems like despite the game's success at first, the devs quickly realized how hard maintaining a multiplayer game would be. They'd have to drop tons of new updates to keep the game alive, from maps, skins, rewards, and more. Something really hard for a small indie studio to do while also producing an entirely different game on the side. They found more success in February of 2024 when they launched Poppy Playtime Forever, another multiplayer Poppy Playtime game, this time developed on Roblox by a third party, which took way less resources to build, was easier to update, was multiplayer, and could be played by all platforms from a game, fairly different game on the side. They found more success in February of 2024 when they launched Poppy Playtime Forever, another multiplayer Poppy Playtime game, this time developed on Roblox by a third party, which took way less resources to build, was easier to update, was multiplayer, and could be played by all platforms from mobile to PC, and was made by a separate studio, Jazzwares, allowing them to fully put their attention into the main title, sort of giving Project no purpose, especially since Poppy Forever somewhat recently dropped a new game mode, which is basically just another Project ripoff, kind of making it obsolete, even though that game isn't doing that good numbers-wise. But again, it really doesn't matter that much because it's made by a separate studio. This is really sad to see because Project, despite its many flaws at first, is still a ton of fun. Its gameplay style is unique, it fits the game it's based off of perfectly, and when consistently updated, is super replayable to help fans pass the time while waiting for the new chapters that take months to get developed. But despite tons of hope and desperation for the devs to revive the title or at least explain what happened to it, Project Playtime has been left in the shadows and for now is best known as a relic from a lost era.
Wow. Still in queue, by the way. My God. Oh wait, here. I have to like get rid of this, I think. There we go. I'm only gonna wait in queue for like. I'm only gonna wait in queue for another 5 minutes. How did I get into that? That is probably gonna be the only match I'll play for the next. Okay. Was I one of the survivors? Did you see that? Dude. Actually, what is happening? Oh, what? Is like playing killer like the only way you could do stuff? Hold up. This is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome sauce. Oh my god, dude, we actually got into the game. Wow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's go. I feel like I've aged. Okay, you know what? Maybe playing killer is like the only way. Oh wow. Okay, we guess. Okay. What does G do? Oh, puzzle failed. Say less. Am I doing a good job, by the way? Hmm. What? Hmm. Well, I was able to play once I played the killer, so. Sabotage. When activated, all specialist grab will be temporarily broken or will require. Doesn't seem to be a lot of options for killer. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, what the fuck? The fuck is this? I'd rather play TF2.